In ancient times, Chinese traders traveled from their homeland to settle in many parts of Thailand, such as Bangkok and Thonburi. King Taksin the Great established Thonburi as the new capital. During his reign, a large number of Thattu came to settle here and form a new Chinese community on the east of the river. As a result of finding Ratanakosin as a new capital, King Rama I had to relocate Chinese residents to another area between Wat Sam Ploom and Wat Sampeng canals. The area known later as Sampeng. Chinese community had been growing slightly until the time of King Rama IV, when China was defeated in the Opium War, gave rise to the political instability. Thus, the large numbers of Chinese people immigrated to Thailand and played an important role in the Thai society.
สำเพ็งร้านทองครับ
More exotic.
หมูฉลาม all the temples ของกินนะ Chinese
The shopping.
Something special.
Welcome to Bangkok Chinatown. We are here at the audience circle where the huge gate is located. This gate behind me is the beginning of Yaowarat Road, where most of the significant Thai Chinese markets and temples are situated. Chinese people are known to have their own characteristic belief about animals and colors. For example, this rabbit, which is one of the members of the Chinese zodiac. It conveyed a sense of long and happy life because of the Taoist legend, moon hare, lives on the moon and making elixir of immortality. Another example of the Chinese belief is the guardian lions. They are believed to have powerful protective benefits, and pairs of them are still a common decoration at entrances at the hotel, restaurants, and other structures.
The lions are always created in pairs, with the male resting his paw upon the world and the female restraining a playful cub.
When thinking of Chinatown, people might think of Yaowarat as the only road, but actually it includes the Rungkung Road, Mangkon Road, Song Sawat Road, Songwat Road, and Chakawat Road. Yaowarat is the center of Chinatown in Bangkok. It is 1.5 kilometers long and 20 meters wide. The shape of it is similar to a dragon's curvy body, hence for Chinese people, it is a good location to do business. Yaowarat Road begins with the Odeon Circle and pass through Sampantawong district and Talat Gao to the end of the road. So now we're here at Tan Tong Gan Go Shop, the most prominent go shop in the area, having been around for almost over 150 years.
Our gold business was named after my great-grandfather, which is Tokam Chinatown 150 years ago. He immigrated from China to Thailand working as an employee, later became the owner.
เมื่อประมาณ150 ปีก่อนนะครับใช่คือการทำแฮนด์เมดเนี่ย
Gold is the most valuable metal, so they use gold to trade for good. Moreover, gold is a representation of wealthiness, as you can see from the people since ancient time. They believe that the bigger gold they wear, the better and wealthier image they are shown. Another reason is that if they don't want them anymore, they can sell it easily and make some profit.
เตียนไว้ตึงลวดเนี่ย
Port is located nearby and most of the important goods had to be transported through here. After trading, the merchant would spend their money on gold, so that is the reason why people open gold shops around here.
Just a short distance up the Yawara Road from the Odeon Circle is a small clinic run by the Tianfa Charitable Foundation. It is the first charity in Thailand and one of the 6 sacred places in Yawara Road.
The Guanim goddess had been made since the period of Tang dynasty. It is special because it is made of wood instead of metal. People worship Guanim goddess for the good fortune, because there was a saying that Guanim goddess is willing to help anyone who is in trouble. Around 100 years ago, the immigrants from China had a very difficult time because they were so poor that they couldn't afford the medical expense. So, there were generous people founding this charity in order to help all Chinese people. They cared patients without any cost by using Chinese herbs and acupuncture.
One other reason why Bangkok Chinatown is so special and unique is because it was not entirely affected by the Chinese influence, but it is a perfect combination of both Thai and Chinese culture.
Although there are many Chinese temples around here, we can also find traditional Thai temples, such as Wat Toi Mit. Wat Toi Mit is short for Wat Toi Mit Vithayaram. It was built during the 13th century. The world's largest golden Buddha is located here. It is of the Sukhothai style, which is still popular today. Another reason that people visit this temple is because there's a museum in which Thai and Chinese relationship is displayed. In the past, Chinese Buddhists performed their religious ceremony at either Vietnamese or Thai temples because there are no Chinese temples around. It was later until a group of priests from China came to Thailand. Subsequently, the first Chinese temple was built in 1871 as Ling Ni Yi and had later been given the name of Mangkon Kalamawat by King Rama IV. It is the most important and largest Chinese temple in Bangkok. This temple is the center of Chinese festival, like Chinese New Year, annual Chinese Vegetarian Festival, and contains spectacular Buddhist, Taoist, and Confucian shrines. Chinatown during nighttime is turned into a street with food and restaurants. Because the Chinese people are convinced that good eating is a solid part of happiness in life.
Bangkok Chinatown is truly an exemplary of Thai and Chinese community. The area is compelling to both tourists and Thai people and has become a significant part of Bangkok. It is full of extensive Thai culture, which make it a place like no other place in the world.